Hey everyone! So if you have watched all of these process videos, then you have seen this come to life. I think I broke it into 7 parts. I spent a lot of time working on this, and it really was the best project for me to kind of focus on during the month of April, just because it was a lot of stamping and playing with my stamps and finding new ways to use my stamps. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Sabrina, and I am on a few design teams, including Coco Daisy, Scrap and Happy Studio, and Tracy Reed Designs. I also just launched my first big picture class, where I teach you all about Traveler's Notebooks and give you 5 sketches to work with Traveler's Notebooks. Okay, so this project is Allie Edwards' Art of Noticing. It is a traveler's notebook that she put out and quickly sold out. The format is very simple. There is a spot for a photo. I did mine about 3.25 by 3.25, and that was good enough. And you can see by the end it is pretty thick, especially in the middle, it's very thick. And she has a nice sewn binding right there, which is nice, but like I said, it sold out very quickly. But she has the digital Art of Noticing for template on her blog. Okay, I am gonna get started walking you through this, just showing you the whole album, because that is so much fun. I love seeing people's finished albums come together, and you just cheer them on because you're so happy for them that they finished a project. Feels so great to finish a project. Okay, so the first page I goofed, so I just stapled it or glued it together. So this is the first one. Starts off on the 16th, a Monday. Then we go this way. This one directly took this photo from a creative team member. I think it was Barb. This one, I think this is when I first got the Art of Noticing stamp set, because that sold out, but I pre-ordered it, and so I was able to get it, and I had a lot of fun playing with it. Here I blocked out the outside, because it said life outside, life outside, so I just blocked that. This one, just very simple, couple lines of stamping and called it done. Definitely lots of documenting of outside time and being grateful for being outside, having sunshine weather, and our special field trips. So, because once a week we take a special field trip to go somewhere to walk on a trail, or it's not a park. We can't go in the parks anymore, but you get what I'm saying. We go to a trail, or we go to a park location, and we go play in the field. It's a special day when we get to do that. And then we come right back home. We do our 30-minute walk, come right back home. And the next one is a bike ride. I finally got out all by myself. My son likes to write chalk messages, and he wrote, "We will get through this." Nearly started crying, but I loved his thoughtfulness. One of my kids, very simple. Another walk that we did, we walked a mile. We tend to walk a mile whenever we do our walks, which is awesome. More outside time. This is an all-time favorite stamp. I think I could probably use Mama Love for just about every project, especially now. So just a cute photo of them at my feet on the trampoline, spending some time with my daughter and just doing a special art project with her. And then my son celebrating his birthday, and he finally got to talk to some friends he hadn't talked to since this whole thing started. His birthday actually fell before everybody started doing drive-by parades, so I didn't even think about it, and I felt bad afterwards. I'm like, I should have done a drive-by parade, but nobody was doing them. So, but he was so happy to see his friends and to get to play Minecraft with them. So, win-win. Finally got some time to myself, and I went with plums and purples and blacks and just kept it simple. I know I've scrapbooked this page before. It's a Coco Daisy process video, so if you want to see how I put together a page for my album, then you can check that out. Another special field trip. Definitely needed a special treatment in my notebook, so I did get outside this is another stamp I could probably use in this whole album and it would be just fine. So I did Get Outside, Art of Noticing, and then Feeling Refreshed, and Here. So this one we went to a park and just walked out to the ravine. This one is all about lizard love. We have lizards in our backyard around this time, and I was digging for a ball and I found this little guy. And then my kids got to have some water play and they were so excited. My daughter said, "Mom, you're the top 100, Mom." And I'm like, "Can I be top 10? She's like, "Okay, top 10. And so I just mimicked the water droplets with a circle from one of the stamps. And I did some more kind of not masking, but ombre almost with my stamps right there. And then just called it done. Hanging out with my little one, and I used the Dragonfly Pink all along here, and then just did 2 rows here and several little phrases. Called it done. Just an ordinary day hanging around at the house, and so I just took a picture of us in the evening. My daughter wanting a piggyback ride. And then for this cloud, I did it upside down and I just masked, covered the love this, so that way you can't see it when I stamped. I really love this one. It didn't go exactly how I wanted, but I was trying to do my own pattern paper with the stamps and it kind of turned out that way. They weren't very straight, but you know what? I really like it. And this stamp too, everything will be okay. Yes, everything will be okay. Maybe not right now, but it will be eventually. Another walk with my kids. I love this retro kind of looking stamp, and then the Come On Sun, because my kids were imitating the Beatles. The Beatles are one of our favorite bands to listen to as a family, so that's what they were doing. And then this one, we got a new game from my sister. She sent it to my son for his birthday, Rubik's Cube game. And so we were playing that, and I used a tag shape to mimic the Rubik's Cube. This one, we were once again on a walk, and we noticed how strong this tree was smelling, and we smelled it, my daughter and I did, and it smelled like Christmas. We said it smelled like Christmas. And I went with monochromatic for this page. Another special field trip, and I used the leaf stamp right here, and I just covered up this part so that way I could make some grass. And I just did another cloud celebrating, and I fussy cut this out. Called it done. This one, I had a leftover sticker, I think from Week in the Life, Progress Not Perfection. So I just finally used that, which I love, and I just went with some red and Most Loved Piece of Today and this, and they all had the same font, I noticed, so I love that. It worked. This one is Easter. I did some really, really bright colors and did it all the way down, and then fussy cut out Celebrate. Doing some gardening, just like probably a lot of people. My husband got some stuff for the front yard. We made a little bird area, and then in the back we planted some flowers. This is the next day when I planted them, and I used, once again, very bright colors, orange, yellow, and green, and I did the grass treatment again. I loved that. And then the last one, I stuck to a similar design as the first one, and I wanted to pick out stamps that kind of represented where we're at now with life, and I wound up picking out 3 of the same. So that's okay. Get Outside, Take It Easy, and The Story of Right Now. And because I'm at the end of the book, there is the pictures stop right there, and it kind of sinks in. So it's a little bit hard to stamp, but I managed. And I just cut this one out, and I used a bunch of stickers to kind of represent, you know, life right now. And that's it. This is done. I love it. It's a beautiful notebook, and I loved bringing it together. All right, I hope you enjoyed watching this walkthrough. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day.